280.8 pounds.
Hey friend, it's Demetra. Welcome to my channel if you are new here, and if you are returning, welcome back. On my channel, I share alternate day fasting, healing, and self-development. So if you're interested in that content, then subscribe to my channel and join the Journey family. In today's video, I'm here with week 18 update. Guys, you ain't gonna believe this. You are not gonna believe the weigh-in I had this week. I'm shocked. First, let's talk about how my week went. I fasted on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I did a full 36-hour fast. Some days it went over a little bit. It just depends on what time I had a break. I usually would break my fast with a protein shake, and then for lunch I would have I'll have a coffee and protein shake for breakfast, and then for lunch I would have like a Dannon Greek yogurt. I think they have about 12 grams of protein in them. So I did make protein a priority this week. In regards to the tirzepatide, I do split dosing, and my injection days are Thursday and Sunday. So this past Thursday, I did half of the 10 milligrams, which is 25 units. And then today I did the other half of the 10 milligrams, which was another 25 units. 10 milligrams, the way my pharmacy formulates it, is 50 units. In regards to my injection site, I have been using the last few weeks the top of my left thigh, and I've been able to tell a difference using my thigh versus I've done the arm once. I did not like that at all. I didn't feel a difference. It was as if I didn't have the medication at all in my system. Before then, I was only doing my stomach, but even my left thigh serves better for me than my stomach had. Although I was doing lower dosages at the time, so I don't know. But as long as the thigh works, I don't know that I'm gonna switch it up or try to experiment. It's working. I'm losing weight. Y'all gonna see. Lost weight this week. And yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. And in regards to the appetite suppression, and I'm sorry I'm looking over here, but I got some notes wrote down because I want to make sure that I cover everything. The appetite suppression was great. There were several times that I felt like I couldn't finish a meal, and I stopped and either put the rest of the food up for leftovers, or if it wasn't enough for that, then I just disposed of it, where normally I would make myself eat until I was finished and maybe even go get more, even though I felt miserable. But the alternate day fasting, I love the way it makes me feel as far as like the inflammation goes down, so I'm not feeling as bloated. I don't know if it looks like my face is not as bloated as it has been or not, but my stomach, I can really feel it, and especially on my fasting days. I love how I feel. So I know that I will continue to do alternate day fasting and make that a lifestyle. It's helping now that I am working on my mental health and working through some of the things that I was suppressing and finding comfort in food. I'm actually processing these emotions. So I believe it's really going to help my relationship with food at the same time. In regards to the food noise, yeah, like when I was fasting, I wasn't even thinking anything about food. And even on the days that I could feast, just because my window was open, I didn't automatically, because I'm not a breakfast person anyway, I didn't automatically go get something to eat. I waited till I was hungry. And sometimes, even though I wasn't hungry, I did go ahead and make myself eat, but not because oh, I can't eat, so I'm gonna eat. It was because I wanted to make sure I got the protein in as well. So I want to make sure that I'm not losing it the wrong way. I want to make sure that I preserve muscle mass. So I'm gonna make sure that I continue to make protein a priority. Let's talk about side effects. Constipation is still been an issue for me. I did have a virtual appointment this week with my physician that prescribes my GLP-1, and she suggested taking a stool softener every day for constipation. So I did have some of those. And several of my beautiful friends out there also gave me some suggestions in the comments or via other forms of communication. So I definitely have made note of all of your suggestions, and I appreciate y'all looking out for your girl. In regards to activity, I did cardio 1 day this week. That's it, that's all. My goal is 3 days this week, but hey, transparency here. Not yet. I did it 1 day. That's it, that's all. And I think I posted it on my community tab. It was this week, wasn't it? Or was it last week? In regards to food and hydration, I already talked to you a little bit about protein and making that a priority. So that's really all I have about that. I could still continue to make some better food choices, but we're going to get there eventually. With hydration, I've done better. Still not what I need to be doing or as much as I need to be doing. But I do know that that's important. That would help the constipation. And my doctor suggested that as well. So I am going to continue to do better every week. Although I need to do better, I have done better than, say, weeks prior regarding my hydration. And reminders have helped with that. I have my girl over there, my Echo Dot. I'm not going to call her name because she will answer. Y'all know. I have her giving reminders. And I'm so sorry, y'all. For the video that I was asking my Echo Dot questions, and she was answering in the video, and then she triggered some of y'all's echoes at y'all's houses. I'm sorry. All right, okay. So let's talk about some challenges I've had this week. We've already talked about constipation, and my last weigh-in, I told you that I was on my menstrual cycle, and she's still here. She is still here. That was last week. So normally I am on my cycle for about 4 days. It's been 7, 8 days at this point, and she is still here. That's a challenge because of inflammation, bloating, swelling. But I have countered that with, I believe fasting has helped, counter that. So I'm grateful for that part of my journey. And hopefully on my next weigh-in video, she'll be gone. But guess what? I still had a great weigh-in this week. 2 more things before we get into my numbers. My plan for this upcoming week is to make better food choices. Make better food choices. Or at least make a plan for better food choices. Because we do have food here that we need to use up first before I start going out making changes like that. And for anybody that thinks, oh, just throw it away and start fresh. I ain't got money for that. I don't have money for that. All right? Okay. Let's go. Last week, week 17, I was 293.8 pounds. And this week, week 18, I'm 280.8 pounds. I said that with my chest, y'all. 280.8 pounds. For a total loss of 13 pounds in 1 week. That is motivation for yo. I have lost a grand total of 29 pounds. Look at me. In 18 weeks. I did that. Before the new year. Because I ain't waiting until January. I'm going to go into 2025 smaller than what I came into 2024. For more content like this, check out my alternate day fasting playlist. Like and share this video. Subscribe to the channel and join the Journey family. And I will see you guys in the comments. Bye, friend.